Okay, and live. The door. Anyways, okay, this is the 9th YouTube live yoga routine. Get all the stuff off the mat. Even that piece, get off. So today I'm going to do the Warrior 2 and then the Warrior 1 in that order. You would think it'd be Warrior 1 and Warrior 2, but that's not what I'm going to do. Instead of the tree. And we're going to see how it works out. So it's 5:30, so let's go ahead and just begin. Remember to go to your pace and to your level. And if your mind and body are connecting as one, you're doing yoga. So don't judge your pose, settle in the pose, accept where you are physically and mentally. And that's what you're learning on the mat. Acceptance, non-judgment, not trying to be somewhere, just accept where you are. So let's go to mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, hips are tilted, shoulders are relaxed, arms are relaxed. You're getting yourself tall, so think of yourself being pulled slightly. And your focus is on the breathing. And that focus on the breathing is what links the mind and body together as one, which is yoga. And when we do these sun salutations, we're going to do 2 of them. When you're closing up the body is when you're exhaling. So when you're going forward for the forward bend, you're exhaling. But go easy because it's the first bend, and you work yourself more and more. And then when you're opening up is when you inhale. So exhale as you close up, inhale as you open up. And I'll explain all that as we go through them. So we're just going to do 2. So bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center, push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Then exhale, hinge forward, standing forward bend. So you're pulling yourself in, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in, push all the air out. And then left leg is back into a low lunge, top of the knees to the floor, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor. I said that incorrectly. So you're inhaling here because you're opening up. Then you exhale, downward dog. We're going through these a little bit quicker than normal. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels to the floor. Exhaling all the air slowly so we can get through the poses together. So a strength transition, drop down to the knees and the chest, slide up. Inhale, downward dog, upward dog. Inhaling, you're opening up. Modify it how you have to. And then you're going to exhale, back to downward dog. Push all the air out. Then you're going to bring the left foot up between the hands, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor. Inhaling, opening up. Then exhale, standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Push all the air out. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. And again, one more sun salutation. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Push all the air out. So you're pulling yourself in and down, standing forward bend. Palms to the sides of the feet. Right leg is back. Low lunge, inhaling, opening up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog, or modify it how you have to. I'm going too fast, just do pose it slowly. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot up. Right foot is up. Low lunge, inhale. Left foot is up. Exhale. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Back to mountain pose. Now we're going to do 2 more sun salutations. This time, I'm just going to say the breath, and I'll say what leg to bring back and what leg to bring up. And it's all they're all going to be low lunges. So exhale as you close up, inhale as you're opening up, and just follow your breathing. Exhale slowly, inhale slowly. You're trying to follow me, so you want to link the breath with the movements that I'm doing. And if it's too much, just stay in the mountain pose. Do the tree, which we did the last 8 times or so. Or just do the best you can to stay up. So palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly so we can stay together. Exhale, hinge forward from the lower back. Pull yourself in and down. Push all the air out. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back. Low lunge. Inhaling. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog, or modify it. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up between the hands. Inhale. Exhale, standing forward bend. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Palms to the sides of the feet. Right leg is back. Low lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot up. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Palms together, reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. Palms together. Back to mountain pose. Remember, the mountain pose, you're just finding the spot where your skeleton's standing. Now we're going to do the warrior 2. So foot's at the front of the mat in the center. Right leg is back. Back foot is turned slightly. Heel of the front foot lines into the arch of the back foot. So your arms go up. So this could be the archer, right? That's what I call it, actually, the archer. My teacher called it the archer. So down, so warrior two. So you're going to sink straight down. So the torso is going straight down, front leg bends, back leg is straight. Now think of the back arm. Get it parallel to the floor. Do the best you can. And just focus on the breathing. If it's too much, don't do it. Just bring yourself out of it. We won't stay here long. Now you're going to do warrior one, exalted warrior. That's what I used to call it. That's what I call it, actually. But I know everybody calls it warrior one. So square up the shoulders. Arms go up. So you're going down. So front leg is bent, back leg is straight, and you're reaching up at the same time. So fingers are wide as you can get them. Reaching up. If you want to look up, you look up. Square up the shoulders. Awareness is on the breathing. If it's too much, just bring yourself out of it. And I'm thinking maybe this routine might be too hard. I'm not sure. Now palms go down to the front. Now you're going to bring the left leg back in the downward dog. Pushing it. We're not staying here long, so arms are straight, legs are straight, heels to the floor, tailbones to the ceiling. Now you're going to bring the opposite leg up. Should be the right leg. Just want to make sure you're on the other side. So foot goes in the center of the mat at the front, and you just bring yourself up. So back foot is turned slightly. Heel of the front foot lines into the arch of the back foot. Arms are up, and you're sinking straight down. So the torso is going straight down. Front knee bends, back leg is straight. Make sure the knee's not over the toe. If your knee's going over the toe, you're not lengthened enough. So lengthen up. And you're looking over the right arm. So this is why it's called the archer, or it's warrior two. I get that, but it's the archer and how I learned it. Doesn't matter. Name doesn't matter. Well, the name does matter to some people, so the name matters if it matters to you. So stay down if you can. If you don't want to. So you square up the shoulders, reach up. Think of the shoulders again, square them up. Reaching up, staying down. So hands, fingers wide as you can get them. Middle fingers are pointing straight up. You're looking up if you want. And palms go down to the front. Downward dog again. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Heels to the floor. Then you're going to go down to hands and knees. You might have did a lot on your back. So flatten the feet, space out the knees. Keep the hands where they are, sitting back on the heels. And this is extended child pose. So you just sink into it. My mic might be touching my jacket. I'm not sure. I'm learning all the technology stuff. I know one thing: when I do the poses and talk at the same time, my breath is not linked up with my movements. So you're in this pose, sinking into it. Make sure your knees are wide or as wide as, so your belly can breathe, so your belly can go up and down. Foreheads to the floor. Now think of your fingers. Walk yourself out with the fingers. Keep the butt down. Butt stays on the heels. And then just settle into it. Now full child pose. Arms to your sides. And just sink into it. And in this pose, you're not pushing yourself down. Just let the body go where it goes. And you're just learning acceptance. Bring the hands back up. Back to hands and knees. Knees go hip width apart. Toes are curled under. And you're going to walk yourself back, sitting on the back of the heels. Toes stay curled under. Fix my mic. Back is straight. Hands are in front. Keeping the toes curled under. Extremely, extremely important pose. Excuse me. You can bring yourself up. You're going to flatten the feet. Thunderbolt pose or prayer pose, whatever you want to call it. Just flatten the feet. Awareness stays on the breathing. You're going to lean to the left. Swing your legs out in front of you. And then you're going to go into the easy pose. If you're at the back of your mat, this is where you stay for easy pose. But for the camera, well, I'll bring myself up. So back is straight. Hands are in front. Awareness is on your breathing. So the hands are to your knees, in your lap, whatever you like to do. You just focus on the breathing. You're going to tilt the head to the right. Right ears to the right shoulder. Keep your left shoulder down. Back stays straight. Bring the head to center. Tilt the head to the left. Left ears to the left shoulder. You're just focusing on the breathing. Again, when you focus on the breathing, you're aware of the stretch in the right side of the neck. You're aware of maybe an injury that you had 20 years ago in your knee, and it still bothers you, but you're not focused on those things. You're just focused on the breathing, aware of those things, but not focused on them. Bring the head to center. Tilt the head back. Bring the chin down to the chest. Bring the head to center. Neck rolls, drop the head down to the right, down and around. head drops down, goes around, you're exhaling. And when the head goes up and back, you're inhaling. And your body's following the breathing. And then when the head goes to the top, you're going to reverse. The head drops down and around, you're exhaling. As the head goes up and back, you're inhaling. And then when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back down and around. When the shoulders go up, you're inhaling. As the shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling. And when the shoulders go to the ears, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you go up. And when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. Exhale as you go down and around. Keep the back straight. You're reaching out when you go down and around. And when you go up, you're inhaling. So exhale as you go down, inhale as you go up. Then when you go to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. When the trunk goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Half spinal twist, so left hand's to the right knee. Right arm goes up, pull yourself up. Then you twist, palm goes to the floor and some to the back. Arm is straight and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting and your awareness stays on the breathing. So you're focusing just on the breathing. Go ahead and release. Back to center. And do the other side. So right hand's on the left knee, left arm goes up, pull yourself up. Then you twist, palm goes to the floor and center the back, arm is straight and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting. And you just focus on the breathing. I'm gonna go ahead and release back to center. Hands are in front to your knees or in your lap, whatever you like to do. You're just watching yourself breathe. Back is straight. Again, you're just watching yourself breathe. So you're focused on the belly going in and out, or the tip of the nose where the air goes in and out. Either one is fine. Whatever you pick today, just stick to it. And just watch yourself breathe. You're already breathing. You're not controlling it. You're letting go of control. You're letting go of that mindset of control. Just watch it. You're going to reach behind you for the yoga seal. You're going to grab the left wrist with the right hand or the right wrist with the left hand. And you're going to lean forward. You're bringing the forehead down towards the floor or to the floor, whatever you can do. And you're focused on the breathing. And you're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses and keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. And bring yourself back up. Hands go back in front. So the hands are to the knees or in your lap. Some people like to put them in their lap like this. We're just going to stay here just a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Again, you're not controlling it, just watching it. Bring palms together. Namaste. That's it. To me, as the instructor, the beginning seemed kind of rough. I've been teaching at I've been teaching for a while, the same students, so they know what I'm doing. So I try to explain, and I have a different audience. Of course, I know nobody's watching this video. I'm well aware of that. And I have to remember not all, in the future, when this gets bigger, if it does, I'm going to do yoga every morning anyway, so might as well film it, videotape it. Well, and actually, it makes me do yoga. Some days I wouldn't do it. Shoot, I've been months and months and haven't done yoga as the yoga instructor. But that's part of the process. You fall off, you get back on. You're like, man, I feel good because it makes you realize you feel good because you've been doing. You started yoga back. Man, it makes me feel good, and then you feeling good, and then you drop off, and then you forget that you felt good, and you're accepting feeling crappy, like and then you get back on it, doing yoga, and then you're like, man, I feel good. It's ups and downs. At least for me. I mean, I'm a human being, so I go up and down. I have kids. I have a wife. I have bills, so I go up and down. But what I was getting at is that this is a different audience. So somebody in the future might come in first time, and I shouldn't make the beginning as difficult as I did. I could explain more in the beginning, but I don't know. I got to figure it out. I will figure it out. So the progress on the so-called yoga studio, the wall's coming, the art's coming, the lights are up, need to get more lights, and I'm looking into getting another mic. But I'm not going to do that stuff for a few days. So that's it. So namaste, peace and love, and I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time.